Now former FBI Director James Comey, in a memo, a private memo that has since been made public via leak, said that President Donald Trump asked him to end the investigation on Mike Flynn, then the National Security Advisor's alleged ties to Russia, and because of that, culpability or susceptibility to be bribed or placed in a role that is essentially treasonous. This memo was obtained by a reporter of the New York Times and it has since been confirmed by 4 different media organizations. What does it say? I'm going to temper my take with this observation. I've worked in government for some years, and every time, well, almost every time, there was a situation that the public assumed the government was doing something that was secretive or backroom or untoward. Very often it was the product of simply incompetence. Or if not incompetence, then disorganization. In other words, the left hand of government not knowing what the right hand of government was doing. I think this is one of those situations, because we have a president in Donald Trump who is not experienced with how the federal government operates, let alone the presidency. And so unlike a junior senator who has experience working with the president, or for that matter, a congressperson, Donald Trump does not understand how he would be perceived as making a statement like the one he made, according to Jim Comey, to him saying, hey, look, could you let this go, as being an obstruction of justice, because he said it to not just anybody, but the FBI director. Now, I say that, but I offer this counter. According to reports, some reports, that request came after a meeting in which the president asked everyone else to leave except Comey. So it was, for all practical purposes, a private meeting. In other words, this wasn't in the middle of a cabinet meeting with other people listening, and the president saying, hey, Jim, can you let that Flynn investigation thing go? I mean, could you? You know, something like that. So the simple fact that Trump allegedly had a closed-door meeting with Comey brings up the question of, did he, being Trump, did the president completely 100% understand that he was asking the FBI director, who should be independent, to act essentially under his suggestion as the president? When the president makes a comment like that, like, hey, could you let this go, it's more received by anybody as an order the president's desire, because the president of the United States is, by all accounts, the most powerful elected official on the planet. So that's how I see it. I see it as Trump having spent decades basically running his own kingdom, and now he is running the United States, but he doesn't get that he is president of the people and not a private organization CEO. In other words, his actions were not entirely intended to obstruct, more to direct. Stay tuned to Zenny62.com. Let me know your opinion and subscribe to Zenny62. We have our nightly live stream that generally starts 12 midnight Eastern, 9 o'clock p.m. Pacific. Oh, by the way, you can get the t-shirts back. They're back. They're on sale. Woo! Get them. All right.